Next tonight, the Chief Fire Officer of Cornwall Fire and Rescue Service is warning that if the service is subjected to severe cuts, it may have to consider merging with Devon and Somerset. His comments come as Cornwall Council looks at ways it can save £190 million from its total budget over the next 6 years. The Chief Fire Officer says big cuts could affect their ability to work safely, and joining the neighbouring force would protect the front line. Eleanor Parkinson reports.
Many savings have already been made to the fire service in Cornwall. Most of its firefighters are now retained. They're paid when they get called out. But now Cornwall Council, which has to make savings right across all its services, is looking at a new round of cuts. Today, the Chief Fire Officer said they can't lose firefighters or close fire stations. So if the cuts exceeded £2.25 million, they may have to consider a management merger with Devon and Somerset.
What you could do is get rid of a lot of senior managers within Cornwall, and the function would be very much predominantly governed from Exeter or indeed elsewhere within the southwest. So a number of issues there. The big savings are senior management.
It's a suggestion from the Chief Fire Officer, but he's given us all the options so that we can look at everything. And we have already cut in the service and made significant financial savings, and we're beginning to get to the level where if we cut much further, we will have impact on frontline services, which isn't acceptable. That's our job. We've got to protect frontline services at all costs.
But the Fire Brigades Union are not happy about the talk of any mergers. They say Devon and Somerset merged back in 2007, and since then there have been problems.
Since they've merged, we've seen massive cuts to the frontline services. That's the services the public rely on. Whilst at the same time, the backroom and the bureaucracy has grown out of control. We think this, frankly, is a very bad idea, and we are fundamentally opposed to it.
It's clear the fire service won't be immune from cuts. Cornwall Council as a whole has to make £196 million worth of savings over the next 6 years. And one senior councillor has already warned that no service will be put on a pedestal above others. Eleanor Parkinson, BBC Spotlight, Truro.